So I'm gonna step back with my left leg and I'm gonna spin towards my right, okay? So what happens is I do this, I pick up my foot and I turn a quarter turn. What's up guys, this is Will Auerbach, host of We Evolve Dance, and today I'm gonna talk a little bit more about spinnings. So my last video was on spins and the 4 basic types of spins. But now I'm gonna give you a little bit of a technique on how to practice getting balance and to be able to spin. So there's a few things that are involved. Let me show you the first one. So it starts off with the placement of the foot, right here at the ankle, mid-calf, or up here on the knee. Whether or not you do it that high, middle, or low, it's all gonna have to do with how well your abs are developed. So start doing crunches, planks, stuff like that will help strengthen this. So what I do is I do this little exercise, and this helps me to start gaining balance and also strength in my muscles. So I will put my foot just a little bit above the floor. You can see it from here, and I turn around, okay? And what I do is I just start to lift, I squeeze in my abs, and I lift myself up, and I hold, and I hold, and I hold. You can put your arms out to the side here, you can put them here, however you like. Okay, that's another one. And then I do it also mid-calf, which also is different. And then I go up even higher, which is also a different balancing point. So you can do this on either foot. This is a great way to help you gain balance. Keeping the tummy in. So if you're dancing like this on the dance floor, I'm not talking if you already have something like this. No, I'm talking about the muscles behind this. You can actually pull that in, and even though you might have a little extra here, the muscles are squeezing in the inner side of your belly. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna help you to balance better. I always think of it as, if this is my body and this is my spine and my muscles are like open and like loose like this, my spine's gonna have a free-for-all and just do whatever it wants. But if my muscles are tight, now look, my back can't move or my spine can't move, so therefore I have more stability and it's more sturdy inside. So think of it like that. Maybe that will help you. So by pulling in my tummy, this is gonna also create a nice balancing point for myself. The position of the leg. So if I did this versus this, you can still do both of them, but you're gonna find this more common than this in salsa, ballroom and stuff. This is more of a jazz spin or a jazz pirouette position, and this is more of a ballet. You'll see contemporary dancers do this as well, but this is mostly for ballet dancers who want to do 50, 100 different pirouettes. Your shoulders have a lot to do with your spinning. Shoulders can actually dictate whether you go faster or slower. And one of the things that I like to think about is, I don't think about throwing my shoulder forward, I actually think about taking my shoulder back. That's what actually helps me also to get around, whether it's one or more than one spin. The head. The head is by far the most important. And why? Because we have to do one thing, and that is not to get dizzy, because we're looking all over the place. And what we call that in dance is spotting. So if I turn, whether I'm advancing or I'm in place, I have to try to whip my head around to the object that I'm looking at. So in this case, I'm looking at you guys. So if I turn and spin, I want to make sure that my head whips around and then my body follows. This is one of the best ways to not lose your balance, and it also helps you to focus on with whom you're dancing with. You're probably not going to dance with somebody who's doing this, so don't worry, just focus on that person because they're probably going to be focusing on you as well. Now let me show you an exercise that you guys can do to create better balance and to start learning how to spin correctly. So I'm going to teach you this arm position. We call this gateway. So if you bring it down here, this is a ballet thing, bring it up here, and now you're in first position. Now in salsa, you don't usually spin like this. You can, but we like to put our arms here and maybe spin back here and maybe pull it in a little bit. The idea is that it's like walking on a tightrope or something. The same idea, just with your arms bent in. See, it's still creating that nice balance. So what I do is I will prepare myself. So I'm gonna step back with my left leg and I'm gonna spin towards my right, okay? So what happens is I do this, I pick up my foot and I turn a quarter turn. When you turn a quarter turn, that starts to create a little bit more difficulty and balance because It's a short distance for the momentum that you want to put inside the turn. So I'll do it again. Here we go. And again. And again. Down. So it doesn't matter where you put it on. Of course, the higher you go, the more difficult it might be. So now I'm gonna do a half. So from here, I do the same thing. Remember, shoulders, tummy in, my legs, position of my foot, and the way I spin my head will get me the half. And let's do it again. Here we go. Okay, and now let's do a full one. So here we go, we're like this, and we pick up the knee, all those same things I said before in the half and in the quarter. One more time. Okay, now notice I kept my hands here. Once you get better at this, when you get more advanced, you can change your arm positions. One of the things that I like to do is I remember, same arm, same leg. So if I'm gonna do this, I have my same arm, same leg, same arm, same leg. So then I can get that momentum that I was telling you about earlier with my shoulders, with my head, and I can spin. Okay, and another little trick is to stop yourself from spinning more, if you only wanna do one, lower down that heel. This is a great little technique, lower. Every time I lower my heel, I know that I'm gonna stop. It's like putting on the brakes in your car. So you can do that to both sides. Again, if we were to do it to the right, it'd look like this. I'd pick up halfway and spin. Or I'd pick up a quarter way and spin. Or I would pick up all the way up here and spin, and so on and so forth. By practicing this, you guys are gonna gain such incredible balance. And not only that, you're gonna learn how to spin so well that when you do go on the dance floor, it won't be a problem for you. All right, guys, once again, I'm Will Orog, host of We Evolve Dance, and thank you so much for coming to this channel. I just wanna take a minute and say, hey, you know what? You guys, without your support, I wouldn't be doing this. Thank you so much. I love what I do, and I'm glad that you guys take the time to watch my videos. I'm very, very, very grateful, so thank you. I hope you found value in this video, and if you did, go ahead and smash that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, hit that little subscribe button and the little bell button next to it. That lets you know when all my videos are coming directly to your mail, so you guys don't miss any of them. Also, down in the description, you will see links to dance products that you guys can check out. Shoes, slip-ons, a bunch of different things that will help you become a better dancer, and it will be more comfortable for you guys to go out and dance on the dance floor. All right, thanks so much guys, and see you soon.